Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Hello. So today I'm going to be working on a new to me pocket idea. I'm sure it has been done before, but it was new to me. And I've just been having a little bit of a play with it, and I've managed to suss it out, and so I thought I would come on and show you. So these are for my Tim Holtz ring-bound journal, as you might have guessed. But they're also for my junk journal bingo challenge that I'm running this month in the Facebook group, where one of the things that I had to tick off was try a new pocket idea. And new as in new to you, new to me. And this is new to me. So what they are is they are mini file folders. Hopefully you can see the little tabs that I've got. And they're going to be stacked onto the page. So something like this, where you've got a pocket, and then down here. And this one in the front, I was thinking will be this little flip down writing space, like so. And then I will put a tag potentially in the top one. The only difference is that I may have to put like a paper clip on it, or I might not have the tag and just have a an altered paper clip, because it does look a bit strange for that one to be empty. But you could make them as little file folders as just pockets. You don't have to have them flip down like this. These two are normal pockets. This one, I liked the idea of having this bit of hidden writing space. So I just thought I would show you how to make the little file folders in case it inspires you to go off and have a go. So that is for one journal. So these are for my smaller journal. So I did these at 4 inches across, and they're using a 6x6 paper pad or paper to start off with. So a great way to use up our 6x6s as well. These ones are going to be slightly larger. These are for my larger journal, so I want them to be 5 inches across, and then we're still sticking with the 6 inches to start with. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is get our pieces scored. So this is going to be my first pocket, I believe. And we're going to score this. So obviously we're starting at a 6-inch high piece of paper, and I want to score it at, I think that's 2 3/4 inches. So if you go to the 3 and count 2 backwards from that, or 2.5 and 2 upwards from that, that's where I'm scoring them. Okay. And I want it to go this way. I think that is relatively straight. May want to trim up after we've scored, but that's essentially the starter of our pocket. Obviously we want to cut off, in this case, 1 inch to give 5 inches across. And for this one, I want the roses, the pretty roses, as the tab. So that's that. Next one is this one. I'm going to go with this one actually, because I want another rose tab but on the other side. So again, I believe it's 2 3/4. I'll show you what I mean about the tabs in a moment. So we've got those and those, and then I just need to decide. I thought I was going to use this piece, but I think that's bigger than a 6x6. It's slightly bigger, so I'll just take some off the top. That'll be fine. I liked the pink, I think. That's why I chose it. I liked the blue and the pink, to be fair. Okay. Alright, so I don't need that one. That's our scoring done. So the next thing is we want to trim them to size. So as I say, I want them 5 inches across. Now I have a feeling this one is already 5 inches. Oh, it's 5.5, so I need to take off a bit from that one. So I'm going to have to bring out my big trimmer. I really need to get a desktop sized one, but you know, this will do me for now. Okay, so I've got them all trimmed up. So the next thing that we want to do is get the tab shape in the top. Now, this is my middle pocket, and I want the tab to say a graded spelling book. So I'm going to use one of my file folders as a guide to give me that curved edge. So I'm just measuring up And I'm gonna grab my pencil, and then I'm just gonna follow that curved line like that. And I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit because this one seems to have quite a big gap. So, tell you what, I'll move it down. So I'm putting the file folder in line with this piece, this front pocket. So this one will end up having a larger tab, but that's okay. So this one's going to be a left-hand sided tab. So we're going to cut this back piece to where this pocket is just here. So I'm going to follow that along as neatly as I can, as straight as I can, up to the point that I sort of traced. And then I'm going to use my little scissors because I don't trust myself with the big ones. And then I'm just going to follow that curve as best I can. Like that. And if you need to do a little bit of extra trimming, that's fine. My cutting skills are atrocious. Atrocious. Okay. Now I might actually just chop some off of that top because I don't really like that the tab is quite as big as that. So I might just chop into it a little bit so that it matches the rest of them, you know. Okay, and then I'll just round off that top point just there. Okay, and then we're going to grab our corner rounder. We're going to round these two corners on this point, on the pocket part, right the way through. I'm just going to do it on the back just to make sure it's definitely squared up. Yep. And then we're going to round this side of the tab. And what you get is this little mini file folder shape. And then it's just a case of us inking and gluing up the two sides, and that's the basis of your pocket. Now I'm going to have 3 pockets on my page as like a sort of staggered down the page. And I want the tabs to sort of alternate. So we've got a left-hand tab in the middle. So this one I want to be a right-hand tab with the roses. So I'm going to take my file folder and just flip it over and trace just like I did before. So something like that. Right, and we want to cut the other side this time. So again, following my pocket as a guide. And then follow that curve. I'm just using my little scissors that I use for fussy cutting because I just find it easier to go around curves and things with them compared with the big scissors, you know. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. And then we're going to again round these 2 corners of the pocket. And the other corner of the tab. So then on your page, if you were to stagger them, you'd have something like that. And then this one I wanted to be a flip down writing space because we've got the pretty like diary page inside, so that's perfect for writing on. but you could just glue it up as a pocket like you're going to with that one. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now I did want the roses. Oh yes, that's right, because this one is going to be a right hand side one again, so I'll just do the same thing. I'll just grab the roses. That's fine by me, I don't mind symmetry. So in this case I'm just going to hold that up and just trace around this one because I've already done it. It can be exactly the same then. So again we're going to follow the pocket at the bottom. And then just curve that around. Aren't they so cute though? I've just been figuring them out today because I saw a post in the Facebook group. Nan Carson, if you're watching Nan, then you inspired me. She had these little file folder pockets in her journal and I just thought they were fab. And I didn't know how to make them, and I sort of went off and thought, right, I'm sure I can figure this out. And I just sat playing with bits of paper and yeah, figured them out and thought brilliant. And then I thought I would show you guys in case you find them interesting. Okay, and then again we're going to round the two corners of our pocket like so, and then that other corner of the tab, just to give it a nice smooth finished look. Okay, so that's our two right hand pockets and that's our left hand pocket. Yeah, and then of course we can embellish further. So I'm just going to hit pause whilst I get them all inked up, and then we'll just glue them up, and so I'll be right back. Okay, so that's the inking done. So we just want to glue up two of these pockets, the back one and the middle one. We're going to glue the shortest side, so the side without the tab on it, just the two sides like that, and hey presto, you have a little mini file folder pocket. And what I liked about using this particular paper was where you've got those roses, that sort of was a nice little space with which to add a label or a word or something. You know, a word that said like memories or notes or something like that. Whereas on these ones, they mostly already had like numbers and words and things. So I probably won't add much to them, if anything. But these ones I might. So again, this is the middle pocket. So we're going to glue the shortest side. And I'm just putting in some bog standard plain tags in mine because they don't hold a huge amount, and because we don't have like a thumb notch in it or anything, I wanted the tag to be like poking out of the top whilst still looking, you know, pretty cool. Got very gluey fingers. Let me just give them a little wipe a second. So that's the two pockets. And then, as I say, I want my front one to be like a fold down. I need to burnish that though. And I'll probably use a paper clip in order to do that. So let me grab my tags just to show you how I will use these. Obviously you will see these in my journal flip through, but to give you an idea now. So we're going to have a tag, oops, in the back one. Oh, I do need to cut them down a little bit, but they'll do just for demonstration purposes, won't they? And I was putting the tag on the opposite side from the tab. Okay, and then in this one I can't decide whether to have a tag in it or to just rely on the paper clip. And my ideas for that was to put a paper clip in the top part like that, and then you would hook that off in order to have your writing spot. It doesn't have to be like that. It could be a pocket in itself, you know. And for these I was going to use an altered paper clip so that it had some decoration on the front, and because as it stands it's a bit of a plain pocket at the front, isn't it? So they can totally have more decoration on them, definitely. So again, these are the smaller version for my other journal, like that. So, you know, again, if this was like a cluster or an altered paper clip on the front, but it definitely needs something to hold it down, so I think it will be a paper clip. And I'm thinking if it's like a cluster type paper clip, then that will just add something there, and then maybe a label, and then yeah, labels and words and things like that. But that is essentially how you make your little like mini file folder pocket, and I'm using them as stacked pockets. So when I come down to glue them on the page, just so that we're on the same page here, I will glue the back pocket down all the way onto the page. This one will get glued partly onto the pocket behind it and partly onto the page, and then again the same here, partly onto the pocket behind, partly onto the page, and then this one be the flip down. So I know that was a very quick video. I just I was so excited to show you because when I figured it out I just thought they were absolutely fab. I absolutely love them, and I just thought, yeah, I just wanted to get on and show you because I was just too excited. But yeah, you could totally you know, have like a label across there or a word. I'm just not sure. I think I've got to print out some more bits to use. But I hope that's helped in terms of how to make a mini file folder stacked pocket. I think they're going to look fab in my journal. And yeah, I know it was a quick video. I was flying through it, but I just wanted to show you because I was very excited. And I hope that that's given you some inspiration. As I say, this was a new to me pocket idea. I'm sure they have been done before. In fact, they have, because obviously I saw it in the Facebook group. But then I thought, new to me, so I'll make that my bingo challenge. Make a new pocket was the one that I was completing today. So I'll leave it there, short but sweet again, and I hope to see you on the next video, which will be probably more Tim Holtz stuff, if you are following along with that series I've got going on this month. Alright then, well thanks everyone, I hope the video wasn't too fast, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.